There we go. All right, what up, everyone? Now that I got a mic set up. So AMD actually did it. AMD did it. Against all odds, all hopes. Everyone that didn't believe in them, well, should have believed in them. So the AMD Radeon 9070 and 9070 XT are here, widely available. Again, this is Micro Center. We went over live stream of AMD launching the 9070, 9070 XT. They said there's going to be an abundance of them. Well, they are widely available, starting at $549. Now we're going to look at the see all 162 items at Micro Center currently. And I already have people in my Discord that already have them and are on the way home with a brand new 9070 XT. So that's awesome. There's the prices though, guys. I said you're going to see a lot of cards around the $800 range, not the $600, but there is a few cards at $600, which is awesome to see. So Power Color Reaper 9070 XT, again 16 gigabyte GDDR6 PCIe 5.0, all with their new architecture and AI cores. So for $600, $599, exactly what they said, and that's in store right now. Then you got the ASRock AMD Radeon RX 9070 XT Taichi. We went through this with some of the leaks. Fairly good looking card. Should be pretty good for an overclocking card. We'll see about that though. Overclock triple fan, 16 gigabyte GDDR6, same thing. For $729. It is a bit more expensive, like $130 more, but might be a bit better for overclocking. Then we got the XFX AMD Radeon RX 9070 XT Mercury White. They said it was going to be $20 more for the white model, I believe. The Red Devil's $789. I thought it was going to be over $800 card, but $789, that's good. Steel Legend $599. So an ASRock AMD Radeon RX 9070 XT Steel Legend $599. Amazing to see. Then they got their other Swift white triple fan, $749. Sapphire, so the Sapphire model, Sapphire, what model? Pure. So is that the model? Pure? I'm not sure if that is what it's called, Pure. But yeah, Sapphire, so a Sapphire card. $749. In white. And I do believe a bunch of the big content creators that already got the cards went over some of these, like the Sapphire and the XFX model here, the Quicksilver. Like Jay's 2 cents, Hardware Unboxed, Gamers Nexus, minus Tech Tips. They all went over that. They all had different models, not like the Reaper or maybe the Steel Legend. They went over them, but these cards so far are at $600 for the Steel Legend and the Reaper, which is nice to see. The content creators went over like the Sapphire, the XFX model here. And I do believe at first they went over the Prime, but that might have just been the 5070 Ti Prime, saying it might be at MSRP. But it looks like the Prime for the Radeon 9070 XT is MSRP price, so that's good to see as well. Another at MSRP, Swift triple fan here by XFX. The Hellhound 750. The Oris overclocked, I do believe we went over the Oris here. It's 760. And here's another Sapphire one, which is their Nitros, like the top of the line for Sapphire, and it's at 789. Now I do believe this one here is a little bit different than the other ones, and it is using a 16 pin 12 volt high powered connector. Yep, 116 pin 12 volt high power connector right there. And this is the one where I do believe you can take off the top. Yep, so magnetic top here. As you can see, it has magnetic top, and the 16 power pin is just off to the side there. And it makes so your cables are all hidden. I do believe it comes with an adapter already for it. So that's awesome to see. We got the Tough. They went over some Tough models. They looked pretty good. 800. That's up there for that price for a Tough. The Magnetic Air. They went over the Magnetic Air to find out if your graphics card has the Magnetic Air. You just gotta look on the actual box. So you'll see the Pro Gaming with the logo, 16 gigabytes. VRAM you'll see there. It's an OC model. It has RGB lighting. It says that there. Then you see that big M. That big M will specify if it is magnetic air or not. So these fans here are magnetic levitating fans, and they're easily replaceable, and or if you want to customize your own. AMD sure did do something. They really did, man. They did. They knocked it out of the park. The price could have been, in my opinion, a little bit lower, but amazing. Absolutely amazing that they threw out this many cards, at least the board vendors did, this many cards at MSRP price. For us Canadians, though, we got nothing. Whoops, I didn't mean to close that one, but so here is Canada Computers in well, this is supposed to be Canada. It's searching Canada, but nothing in the States, though. We do have some cards in the States for Canada Computers, because there's some state ones as well, apparently. But apparently they have cards. Us in Canada at canadacomputers.ca, nothing so far that I could find. But here's the Sapphire. This is Canadian price, okay? $1,100 is Canadian price. This is not what the U.S. is give you spending. So if you want to go the Sapphire model here, like we just talked about, one with the hidden spot for the 16 pin power connector, and this is the only card I believe that has the 16 pin. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course, but I'm pretty sure it's the only card with the 16 pin. The rest of the cards all have dual 8 pin or 3 8 pin connectors, which is absolutely insane. Where is that Sapphire card? I did just go past it. That's not it. There it is. So States 780 versus Canada. It's gonna be 1100. 1100 for Canada, 780 for States. And this is Micro Center. Micro Center is stocked. Like, they are stocked. Like, we can just keep scrolling, guys. We can just keep scrolling. And then we got pages. We got pages and scrolling. You should see the EU prices. Are they terrible? They should be about the same. I know it's terrible, like $1,100 for Canada wise, but if we just do some math on 780 times that by 1.38, it might be 1.4 now for States for per dollar. But you can figure out how much, because that's probably is close to $780 in state. Stuff sold quick. I was lucky to secure Magnetic Air OC Gaming Model. Very nice card. Micro Center got all the cards. They got all of them, guys. All of them. Like, pages. We got pages. Pages. And look how many, like, so a whole bunch. I mean, we got a whole bunch at MSRP price of $599. This did not happen with Nvidia cards, by the way. They were all $100 up roughly. 80 to $100 up is what they were really at. Not sure if the prices have come down at all on them, but yeah, last time I checked, they were all a lot more expensive. So seeing these prices is really good. Magnetic Air too. Like I went over some of these leaks of cards performances. Some of them are overclocked from factory. Not all of them are overclocked from factory, of course, but some of them are overclocked from factory. That is, core clock is overclocked and the memory is overclocked from factory. So having that from factory is awesome to see that they're doing that. The one thing I did notice, well, you have to be in store for that. To have to be in store for that? Are you sure? I got already people on my Discord channel that already is on the way home from, I do believe, Micro Center as well, and already got a 9070 XT. So here's a whole PC already built up, $2,400. And let me go over the specs here. I'll go over the specs, see if this is priced out okay or not. One of my Discord members and a recent subscriber gave me his list on what he's trying to build for a PC, and his whole price after getting the card was something like just over 1,800. It was about $1,900 for a decent setup, in my opinion. Like he got it all. He had the 9000X 3D. He basically had a better motherboard. I believe he had a better motherboard. Same 32 gigabyte DDR5 6000 at CL36 is what he had. He didn't have the card included, but everything else with it was just like just over 900. Then plus the card, and he got the card for MSRP price. So awesome. Yeah, but what about the other retailers? Not much. Not much. So there's a few retailers, but there's not a whole lot of retailers that I know of. Especially here, like we just go on Best Buy. Like Best Buy here. This is Best Buy Canada. And I don't believe they had any when I searched. Oh, no, they do. So here we go. These must have just came out and they're already sold out online and sold out in nearby stores. And the 9070 XT is coming soon. So that's Best Buy Canada. So yeah, sold out online. So they're already sold out. 9070 XT here for the Prime is $959 Canadian. For the 9070 XT Tough OC Edition, it is almost 1100. 1060. So we'll go to Best Buy States. BestBuy.com. I'm pretty sure I checked them out earlier. I just accidentally exited out of the Best Buy. And we don't have any cards yet here. Exclude out of stock. Yeah, nothing there. How about pick up? Nope, not that one. Oof. Nah, 7900. 7900 and motherboards, PCs, Ultra 9285s with 9070 XT. Okay. Okay, so we got some pre-builts. We had some pre-builts with the 9070 XT, but oh, here we go. This weren't showing it. No, this is the reason why. Sold out. Oh, you can get a 9070 for retail price. Best Buy was gone instantly. Newegg had some stock over MSRP. Yeah, I checked out Amazon. Nothing on Amazon. Either sold out or I don't know. Nothing. Sold out. So yeah, high demand product here. So high demand, guys. That's why it's all sold out. 9800X3 also sold out. Sold out for a Zeus. Sold out for a Gigabyte. Oh, 4070 Ti. That's 48 Super. So I don't really care about that. Basically, everything's sold out except for the 9070 OC, and that is the Swift model by XFX. That's Best Buy. So brutal. It's weird that they're showing the 7900 XTX though first, and then PCs. And then you have to scroll down to find the 9070 XT. That's kind of odd. But Micro Center, I mean, we got pages, guys. We got pages. Is there just a lot of Micro Centers over in the States or something? We don't have Micro Center here. Newegg had some stock over MSRP. Had the option to buy a few of the cards. Kind of curious, was 97 XT Red Devil worth it at 800? Did not see any actual like reviews on the 90, like the actual Red Devil. I did not see any reviews. That most reviews were all the Sapphire. So all the ones that were reviewed, they even said in the reviews they were technically overclocked from factory. So they were not like a lower end model where it might not have any overclock on it whatsoever. Having overclock on core and memory is really good. Like you can see a 4 to 7% increase in games just from a stock overclock from factory. And then you can overclock it yourself too, right? But all of them that I saw were not overclocked. So I'm not sure if the Red Devil is an overclocked model. Where was it? They were really spaced. Closest Micro Center to me is 6 hours away. Holy, at least 25 Micro Centers. That's quite a few, eh? Yeah, sorry, the chat's just a little delayed. Now recording and streaming at 4K, there's got to be a little bit of a delay. I would like my videos to be a little more clear. Everyone says it's fine before, but I prefer my videos being really clear. Sapphire 7. I think there was the Red Devil 800. Because now I can't find it. Let's research this. There, Reaper 789. Yeah, pretty close to 800. Yeah. Well, see if there's an overclock from factory. Yeah, Iceman did get his for MSRP price. Insane. We got, let's see, please be an overclock, boost clock to just over 3 gigahertz. It seems like there isn't an overclock from factory, so that is good to see. The boost core clock speed is generally 2.8 or 2.9. So this one might have that 60 megahertz overclock or more on it from factory. Didn't say anything about RAM though. But yeah, that looks like it is overclocked from factory, which is great to see. Newegg also canceled a lot of orders. They canceled a lot of orders. Why would they cancel a lot of orders? No, it's just warranting that. Yeah, but it looks pretty good. Let's see, let's do... this. Go to power color. It's whatever. Okay. Okay. Let's take power up, have it. Oh, Red Devil. Yeah, it is overclocked from factory. It's a big card. That's a big card, guys. 340 millimeters. 13.4 inches. I need measuring tape because I'm not sure if that would even fit in my PC case. Because that's a big card. Holy moly. It is triple slot. It's still not the biggest. The biggest card out there is a quad slot. And they're not showing it on here. But yeah, the biggest card you can get for one of these is a quad slot. Might be an overflow of purchases. Oh, okay. Stock ran out. There's a big mess. People were getting confirmations and then cancellations right after. Oh, brutal. Oh, people are not going to be happy about that. So you can get some fairly good overclocked from factory 3.1 gigahertz for the XFX models. Not the gaming edition, but the OC gaming edition. And OC magnetic air, OC white gaming, OC white magnetic air, all go 3.1 gigahertz, 314.2 inches. I'm gonna have to grab a tape in a bit here and see if I would even fit in my PC case. It would definitely fit in my old PC case by Antec, which is the Silent Case P100. Yeah, definitely fit in that. I'm pretty sure a 2-foot long graphics card would fit in it. Yeah, we'll take your money, but no card. How are they allowing, like, how would over, I don't get how that make, like, how they would be able to do that, because they have stock inventory, right? So like, let's say they got the cards, they have cards, at least they have cards, right? So they can put it up for sale and that. But how do they not have how many they have in stock? And then they're actually selling more than what they had. That just doesn't make sense, man. Yeah, that's a big card. Yeah, they went over the Quicksilver. A bunch of big YouTube content creators went over the Quicksilver. It's, it looks really basic, but it has RGB on the top. The Power Color Hellhound, 749, a little bit cheaper than the Red Devil. Do we have a Hellhound on this? Yeah, we got Hellhound on this. We got the Hellhound Special White and the just Hellhound 9070 XT. Again, slight overclock from factory. That is both RAM and core. 12, almost 13-inch long cards though. Holy moly. Not small cards, man. Server can't keep up. Lots of people trying to buy it. Say 20,000 try to buy it all at the same time. That shouldn't be an issue, not unless they have like just the worst made setup. Because again, like as stores, how do you think Walmart does it? They have so many, like they sell a crazy amount of stuff at a time. It's over 9,000. Yeah. It's still though, like they would have how many they had, and then you just have a tracker. You get tracker how many cards you have of each card. I just don't get how an absurd amount of people buying at the same time would cause an issue. It'd be first come first serve type deal, just like if you were in store as well. And once there's nothing, it would say no good. You should just cancel all orders. Or not allow any orders. That's just a bad made website apparently. Limit one per household. One per household. And then we got frequently bought together. Everyone's doing DDFR 6000s. Pretty good price for the 990. I heard there's a lot of issues with the 990 Pros though. I have a 980 Pro, 2TB, but I heard there's issues with the 990s. 850 watts, there's plenty for it, especially with the 7800X 3D. Nice. Pretty good. What else we got? We got the Mercury White. 850 though. These are the nice looking prices right here. Gigabyte Radeon. Let's take a look at her. Yeah. Ain't nothing to write home about, but I guess the back plate has a bit nicer of a design. Some of them are really blank. 2 HDMI, 2 DisplayPort. It's kind of nice, since some cards only have 1 HDMI. It's nice to have 2. Plenty of stock, only at Micro Center. Yeah, only at Micro Center. I've checked out, like I said, Amazon and Best Buy, Canon Computers. They don't have much, if anything at all. They're all sold out. Did you see the spreadsheet for the 97XT PC Master Race Reddit? New. What is it? What's with the spreadsheet for the? Yeah, I heard people had orders canceled on Newegg. Yeah, that's brutal. That's absolutely brutal. That's a website flaw there, in my opinion. Because they should have how many they have and be multiple ways of making sure that there's not too many bought. Mine is at the packaging stage, but it won't rest easy till it ships. Is that Mercury 97 XT the best one, or are there even better ones out there? There are better ones. Not sure which 97 XTs are good and which aren't. So if you know graphics cards, and I know graphics cards, so Power Color makes good cards. Even this Reaper at $599 would still be a decent card. Okay, we can go to, I don't know if they have it over here at Tech Power Up. Yeah, here's the Reaper. So it is slightly overclocked from factory. Even the Reaper, which is at $599, is still overclocked from factory. The card itself is one of the smaller cards, which is nice to see. The Red Devils are always going to be a good card. Again, it is slightly overclocked from factory as well. Sapphire makes really good cards. They're generally very quiet cards compared to like other cards. Just they have a really nice fan design on them that makes them nice and quiet. There's testings done. I think it was Jay's 2 cents that really pointed it out though, was the temperatures were insanely cool on the 90s 70, not the XT. The XT was a little bit warmer, only around 55 or so degrees. But the 9070 literally was only reaching like 45 degrees Celsius, which is insane. The Hellhounds are good cards. There's the new Sapphire one. So if you do have a 12 volt high power connector, so 16 pin 12 volt high power connector, you can use this card here, which is the Sapphire one. Sapphire technology, you know what I'm saying? Sapphire. Some of the best ones, the Nitro Plus. You can plug in the actual cable in underneath this magnetic tray on top, which is nice. So you don't have any kind of connectors shown at all. Nice clean look. But this is the only card I believe that actually uses the 12 volt high power connector. All the other cards, like we'll just do the XFX Mercury here, which is a really good card. Again, these Mercuries with the magnetic air one. So here, Mercury, magnetic air. These fans, you can pull these fans off because they're magnetic levitating fans. I've gone through Corsair fans as well. I own Corsair magnetic levitating fans. Great, they'll last basically forever. And yeah, so I'm using those. But you can take this fan off, magnetic levitating, and then pop on a new one or change the designs around. I think they have a 3D print as well, like CAD file type thing for 3D prints if you want to make your own. Also, Gigabyte makes a card where you can take off the whole fan shroud and use a 3D print and make your own fan shroud as well. So completely customize your whole card. Okay, well, I'm a little slow. Hold on, moly. I'm out of packaging now, so I'm able to get 9070 non-XT, but I'll gladly take it over what I have now. Yeah, 9070 non-XT is 200 watt. Like, most tests that I saw was like only 200 watts. Crazy good. Yeah, it was $50 less than the XT, but you still get the 16 gigabytes of VRAM, which is great to have. Not quite, the performance, but I mean, you still get 16 gigabytes of VRAM, which is really good. Updated AIs, cores, updated everything on the new AMD cards, which is awesome. Holy moly, a lot to read. It shows the list of manufacturers if the card has PTM 7950 game. Yeah, I do believe all of them are using it. Are they not? All of them are using PTM. I tried Best Buy before Newegg because they had pages for cards before launch. Managed to get a card in cart before it said out of stock. Very nice. That is good to know. Thanks, brother. I'm new for graphics card and computer stuff. No problem, man. These options are really good for these prices. Let's just say that. Most of these cards are overclocked from factory by the looks of it. And some of these cards have options for certain individuals, in my opinion. Especially if, like I said, if they're looking for a clean, very clean, you don't see any kind of wires, and you already have a 12 volt high power connector or a 16 pin power connector, then this Sapphire Nitro is a really good option for you for a really clean setup. Like I said, magnetic levitating air fans, so you can easily change out the fans without voiding warranty. Again, you just pop off the fan, clean them up if you wanted, pop them back on. They self-align, so very easy to use. And then, like I said, on the box, what you'll see on the box is a big M beside usually the amount of RAM that's in it. In all these cards, the 9070, 9070 XT are 16 gigabyte. So you'll see the big red box with 16 gigabyte on it. Beside that will be a big M that shows magnetic levitating air. So here it is. See, as you can see, they just pop right off. Boom. You don't have to pull the whole backside like what it's showing. You see how the fans are up. They are some really strong magnets in this, and yeah, again, they self-align, which is awesome. Immediately reload to stock, sells out instantly except for Micro Center. Yeah, and they said they have the AMD Radeon 9070, 9070 XT are here widely available, starting at $549. They're not all using PTM. The ASRock cards aren't. The ASRock cards aren't. Wow, I thought they said they're all using the PTM. Although we also got some of people saying like the 50 series cards, like 5090s, are basically be using liquid metal, and that wasn't true either. So kind of hard to believe some things, I guess. But the prices, you gotta believe what they say. You gotta believe what they said. They said there's gonna be 599 cards. There's lots of 599 cards. Lots. Sapphire makes it as well. This is the Pulse. It's a good card. It's not the Nitro Plus though, okay? It's not going to be performing the same as the Nitro Plus. They're Nitro Plus, if you know Sapphire, Sapphire technology. They do Radeon cards, and yeah, the Pulse is not quite as good as the Nitro Plus, but still a really good card. And looks good. If people especially like the red and black, this is generally how they look. Nice big blow through style. Like as much blow through as they can put on it, so it's kind of nice. And there you go. Again, will be overclocked from factory, not quite as much as the Nitro Plus. Micro Center prices don't count. There is only like 4 of them in the entire nation, and they refuse to ship. Maybe the Micro Centers don't count. They said they got abundance, and apparently there's like 25 Micro Centers around. I know, I guess for some people you have to drive kind of far for them. But yeah, as it says, to buy in store. But again, I can't really find them anywhere else. Best Buy, again, has a couple, but sold out for a majority of them. And there's one here, which is the 9070 for $549. So MSRP price at least, and that's the Swift by XFX. Just froze my butt off in line to secure 9070 XT from Micro Center. They had 700 cards in stock. 700 cards in stock. So these pages is true then. We'll keep going down the list. So 9070 with what we'll see a lot. Again, I've been saying this for a while now since I found out about this. The 9070, so AMD Radeon 9070 are basically going to be 2 fan cards. The XT is basically going to be 3 fan cards. A whole 25 in the US. Wow, let me drive 6 hours to the nearest one. Hey, you want Canada computers? Where they barely get stock and there's only a few Canada computers around? You definitely don't want what Canada has for graphic card places or even PC places. At least Micro Center, you get ads and you know, they actually do stuff with the content creators and that to show off their stores. Canada Computer don't do that. Wait, let me go into Amazon, Canada Amazon, and pay $200 to $400 more for a graphics card, just because you want it from Amazon and it'll ship to you. I'm not paying that. No way. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Do you know there's still like 3070 Ti's that are selling for $1,200 to $1,400? $1,200 to $1,400 on Amazon? Yeah, no thanks. The 3090 Ti's are still going for like $2,000. The 4090s are still around $3,000. I think some of them are around $3,000, 2,800 or $3,000. And the 1590s, good luck even finding them. So yeah, at least you guys have Micro Center. No, it's brutal here, man. It's brutal. It is actually brutal. You can probably just search up there when they stock up and figure it out that way. To search up when Newegg stocks their graphics cards. Costs that much in gas just to get the Micro Center. I think there is a Canada Computers here, but it's so small that there's just no, like nothing. You won't be able to. You can wait in line for days and still not be the first one, right? And then the next closest Canada Computers here is about 3 hours away from here. I actually got a 5070 yesterday MSRP, today at Micro Center, upgraded from 3060. It's a big upgrade apparently. Might go pick up this AMD card as I'm new to building PCs. Nice. If you're new to building PCs, welcome to the channel. We build PCs here, custom water loops, air cooling, AIOs. This channel is about overclocking. One of the best overclockers in Canada. So I started a overclocking YouTube channel. But lately we've been going over the new launches, and people are really liking it. I'm really liking how AMD is actually doing good for keeping the word on prices, and these prices look a lot better than the 5070 Ti. The performance is up there. The only thing I've really noticed with the 9070 XT, the wattage is up there. 340 to 350 watts while gaming. And they just hurt itself with those prices. No, they didn't hurt themselves with the prices. Went over this too. They've got probably a really good yield out of these cores, so they probably made money off of this. Not terrible amount, but they probably made some money off of this. Not like Nvidia where they up the scale everything and sell everything so fast. You gotta remember, went over this as well with some live streams. Every 100 graphics cards sold in 2024. Every 100 graphics cards sold in 2024. 90 graphics cards were Nvidia and 10 of them were AMD. Intel, they tried. Thanks, bro. I need all the help you can get. No problem, man. Oh, thank you for the subscribe, man. Still rocking the 550 XT, the 5500 XT, and about to give up on PC gaming. PC gaming is actually a lot cheaper. Second. Oh. OBS disconnecting. Oh, we're back. Apparently I have to stop recording this because I filled up my storage space. So, whoops. Recording in 4K eats a lot of storage space, by the way. I probably just did 150 gigs there. Still rocking. Yeah. Have a good stream and y'all take care. Yeah, take her easy, man. In Amazon, FXX, Speedster, Merc 310, AMD Radeon, 7900 XTX has the same price. Is crazy. AMD has shot itself in the foot with those prices. No, they did not shoot themselves in the foot with those prices. The XTX would be for some people. These newer cards are for gamers. If everyone watched the CES or is watching my live streams, you should definitely take a look at my live streams again. We went over this, the 5070 Ti strictly for gamers. The 9070 XT strictly for gamers. This will be for people that want to game. So 16 gigabytes VRAM is plenty amount. Again, updated AI shaders, updated ray tracing cores in these new 9070 XTs, which is outbeating the 7900 XTX in ray tracing. Okay, so the performance in ray tracing, the 9070 XT is beating it. For certain other applications, not strictly due to games, the 7900 XTX is going to outbeat the 9070. Basically, the 9070 XT is comparable to the 7900 XT. Comparable. Like averaging around 2 to 4 frames differences. Not much. Everyone had been trashing the 5070, so I wasn't sure if it was a good upgrade. Thanks for the reply. Yeah, no problem. The 5070 is a 12 gigabyte card, GDDR7, which is nice. PCIe Gen 5, of course. But the only real update on the 5070 is, again, 12 gigabyte card. So if you want to more future proof yourself, having the 16 gigabytes is better. It depends on you too. Like if you play these really high end AAA games or these single player games 4K, you want good frames, you're gonna need something with GDDR7 as well, and or again like AMD is updating everything on their architecture, which is awesome. And pricing, again, what I was talking about with what you were saying there, um, gamers, everything that was shown for the 5070, 5070 Ti, 9070, 9070 XT were for gamers. The pricing has to be down there so that way they can build a decently priced system. We're talking a system, we're going US dollars. This system's going to cost a bit more here in Canada, but we're talking $1,000 gaming system again. We're talking maybe for a decently high end, for a good experience playing any game at 4K. Most people will be doing 2K and then 1080p. A lot of people play 1080p games still, or want to play at 1080p max frames. You're looking at a $1,200 system. You're not looking at a $2,000, $3,000 system to get these frames now. That's why they made these game towards gamers only. Except for the 5070 Ti, apparently the prices are pretty high, which is not good to see. I'm hearing now AMD no longer has to honor MSRP after launch, so I expect to never see them at 600 again. Okay, a few years back, I think it was when the 30 series launched, right around there, the 30 series, just before 30 series launch or after the 30 series launch, there was a new thing for MSRP. MSRP is not the price on which it has to stay. It's a starting point of a price. The board manufacturers can raise the price if they want, and the retailers can raise the price if they want. Okay, so it's not strictly MSRP. You see the number given to you, that's the price you're going to be paying. That is MSRP, which is a starting price point, or a price point in which can change. It does not have to stay the same. So demand's really high, and they can raise the price if they want. What AMD had to do was exactly what they did. They did good, as in they put these cards at a decent price. This is directed towards gamers. Gamers are gonna love these cards. The more people that are now using AMD cards, the more chances that someone's gonna be getting AMD again. Apparently, the response time on these cards for frame gen is really good. Really, really, really good. Like pretty much steady around 8 milliseconds, which is crazy. Nanoseconds. Not gonna lie, I thought they was gonna ruin it. I thought they were gonna ruin it too. I try to keep my hopes up for them, but I kind of figured that they would have ruined it. But nope, they did good, man. Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, and a few others already have all the cards over 800. I'm surprised to see these prices, and they're all sold out pretty much. That might be some cards. Again, there will be cards like these ones here, 549 for. You gotta look for it again. Oh, we're back. What's going on? I have to probably delete some stuff. Yeah, crazy amount. Delete. Yeah, that one video was 500 gigs. Whoops. Hopefully they make as many as possible. Again, they said they're gonna have a big stock, man. So that's what I'm hoping too. The prices, I don't know about cooling down. Yo, do you guys know when the Spectral Whitehound releases? It should be released already. Spectral White. I believe that was in the back. First page here. Spectral White. Where'd it go? Oh, maybe it wasn't in that page. I'm pretty sure basically everything has already launched. If it has not already launched, then should be within this day or tomorrow. I thought for sure we had it though. Steel Legend. But yeah, the Steel Legend. Good card too. Haha, your message got held. This is nothing but a cash grab. It's not for gamers. The so-called recommended price always doubles depending on manufacturer, and if this NTI is a total scam. Plus, we're halfway through the year. No, we're not halfway through the year. We're not even into the second quarter. Almost second quarter. Second quarter, the 9060 will be launching, and the 5060 should be launching. Or by then the new generation will drop, and when the 9080 comes out, prices will finally crash. That's what you think. Newegg canceled my order. F those mother scalper F. Newegg F, Nvidia F, AMD F, everyone. I see why your message got held. I'm steady refreshing Newegg and I don't know what BH Photo and Amazon looking for. Card by MSRP, nothing will ship. You might have to wait a day. Nothing that ships, eh? That's actually brutal. Best Buy has none locally. I think that's what this Best Buy said. Or there's one. Let's see what, no reviews yet. Let's see what this one says. Sold up. Never mind, it's sold out now. What? We were just checking it. We just checked it. It said it was there. It ain't gone. Sold out. Yeah, sold out now. We were just looking at this like 20 minutes ago. And it was there. Now it's sold out. Apparently their big stock wasn't big enough. Launches always sell out. Scalpers know no matter what, it will be profitable day one. Yeah, I guess if people really want the card. Got the Nitro Plus for 1125 CAD. That's a good price. They were right around the $1,100 price for the Nitro Plus Canadian. So, good price. Best Buy didn't have cards in store for launch. They didn't have cards in store for launch. Brutal. Scalpers already have them for over $1,400 on eBay. What? There's no way people are going to pay that. At least I would hope not. I would hope not, man. That's brutal. Oh, yeah, we're trying to find that spectral white. And coming soon. Oh, that's 7800. We don't care about those cards no more. They're old news. I think it was only large stock for Micro Center by the looks of it. By the looks of it, man. A lot in Micro Center. The real problem is us, the compulsive conspirator, who don't let time pass. Just wait and we'll see prices drop. Right now, it's impossible to find anything decent online, only in physical stores. Yeah, because I guess that's a smart way to doing it too. Just put it in stores. So that way people have a chance of maybe buying one. So if you get online stores, like they'll just be bought out instantly from either bots or, again, like what we're saying earlier in the chat there, people are saying that. So having them in store would be good to do for the consumer, at least. At least if you have one of these stores around you that are holding on to these cards. It's agreeable, though. It's agreeable. Now we're just into, like, not the cards I want. So, yeah, it's just really page 1, a little bit page 2. Wouldn't matter, employee will scalp them. Employee will scalp them. Brutal. Yeah, look at all these buy in store, guys. Buy in store. Now, what I want to know, click on it. Shipping not available. What if they'll have some of them shippable? AMD effing users and lying? What's new? Not much nowadays, man. If you can't wait for a month after launch, you deserve to get scalped. Well, just wanting to pay whatever price for something. Maybe some people don't know the actual price. Maybe people didn't, join in on my leaks and all the pricing on these cards and figure out, oh, that price is too much. Maybe I won't pay that. Sellers think if people are buying at this price, why the hell should I lower it? Exactly. Like we were saying, price and demand. So if demand's really high, price can go up. It's also retailers. So you should only think only the scalper should be allowed to buy something day one. Thing is, I heard stock was being shipped since December. Maybe the demand is just that high. It probably is, man. Like if even they're saying that here widely available, and we've also seen some of them are sold out. So that's brutal, man. And every other store is either sold out, like it just sold out. So it means they probably got not just Micro Center got a lot. There's probably a lot of like Micro Centers around that got a lot of cards, but also Canada Computers, one of the biggest ones for Canada at least, and we only saw a couple of cards, guys. A couple. And Amazon, I'm not sure if they have any up on Amazon. Last time I checked, they didn't have any. If people did not buy these cards from the scalpers at an extraordinarily overpriced point, then there probably wouldn't be any scalpers. Why would people buy cards, a whole bunch of them, skids at a time? Why would they buy a whole bunch of them from a retailer or board manufacturer if they can get that kind of hookup? Why would they buy them and then try to sell them if they're not making money? It'd be a waste of time. If they're, of course, they're gonna be making money. They've done this for years. It's not new. This is nothing new. The scalping is not new. It's not just graphics card that they're scalpers. There's scalpers everywhere. Other manufacturers are also scalpers too, or not manufacturers, retailers. That's why we gotta look at Amazon, Newegg, especially like when the 30 series dropped, or 20 series dropped too. Even the 20 series, the prices were crazy, absolutely crazy. I mean, crazy for the 20 series cards and 30 series cards. 40 series cards kind of just broke up like in the middle just due to the fact that everyone was buying these cards at that price. So they just kept making really high, powerful graphics cards and that made the 4090s basically crazy price because of the performance. And then you got the 5090 now, it's $2,000. $2,000 from Nvidia. Everywhere else is like $3,000 almost for the card. Because it's enthusiast grade graphics card. People were buying these really high end enthusiast grade graphics cards way back for $2-3 grand. So why can they not just do it now? Because people buy it. Reportedly, Nintendo finished the Switch 2 months ago, and they are just hoarding stock, so the launch doesn't get scalped. That'd be kind of smart. Do a couple launches basically for it. Spread out the launch. Did y'all not see the PS5 launch? They were gone instantly. iPhones are the same. Yeah, iPhone users, I don't get you. Just like you Mac users don't get you. It's all good though. We coexist. I hope the scalpers lose everything with this launch. They can't do much with this launch. If there's all these other places are selling at these prices, which are MSR close to MSRP for some top of the line models, but you got tons of MSRP models. How could scalpers make money off of it? Not unless people are still somehow buying them from the scalpers. when you can just go to the store, drive to the store if you got one close to you, or another store, and pick one of these up. They like have them in store for a reason, so you cannot have too many people buy them at the same time. Because if not, online again, the scalpers will buy skids of them, skids, and that's why the Amazon price will also go up. Micro Center makes it pretty easy to get cards. Only problem is everyone doesn't live by one. Very true. Not everyone lives by a retailer of some sort for PC hardware, or like me. I literally was born and raised in the woods, man. So it was very difficult to get any kind of PC hardware or internet. 5090 were being sold on eBay for 6,000. One sold for 10,000. Exactly. Exactly. Crazy. People are buying these. Seen the 5090 going for up to 10,000. Exactly. $10,000 for a 5090. People are buying them. I just don't get it. If you get luxury cards like 5090s, get scalped, because if you're buying 5090 2K or 5K, it's not a big deal to those people. But who the F is going to buy this card for 40% more? Exactly. Who's going to buy one of these cards for 40% more, guys? That's why they market it towards gamers, and that these prices are this price. Would anybody buy this card? If you just walk into some store, you can see the prices of it. If you know, $549. Would you pay close to $1,000 for this card from anywhere else but a store? No. No, you will not. Because it would make your PC build way too expensive, and the performance is not there. I'm not saying the performance is bad. I'm just saying the performance is not there compared to a 4090 or 5090. Tell the sellers of the product, Amazon, Best Buy, Newegg, etc., do something that stopped online scalping. It will be like this every launch. It's been like this every launch since 20 series card. Really, more or less, because the mining on those cards from the like RX 580s and the 1060s to 1080 Ti's bumped up the prices there. So everyone thought mining was great around the 20 series time, and that's why the prices of 20 series cards were absolutely insane. But people still bought them. People still bought them. He seems to be trying very hard to justify scalping. You cannot justify scalping. You cannot justify it. Honestly, on eBay, 970 XT on eBay sold for $1,100 to $1,200. That's, depending on the model, that's terrible, right? There are some models on the 9070 XT that are up there, but not for that price. And if that's US, then that's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Paying that price. Canadian, that's around Canadian price for us. So that's what we look at. It looks like a decent buy to me. Crazy. Micro Center has tons of these cards, 9700. But only got 6 of the 5070. Why is that? I can't even see the 5070 listed anymore. Why, if it's so terrible? Nvidia. You gotta remember, every card bought in last year, every 100 cards, 90 cards were Nvidia. If you already own a Nvidia, you have more incentive automatically to buy another Nvidia card. That's why it's great AMD did this and put their cards nice and low and making sure that there's an abundance of them. I'm not saying there's a lot, because I've already noticed there's not a lot, because everywhere's sold out already. Micro Center has cards, yes, an abundance of them, widely available, but everywhere else we're looking, there's not many, if only one. This is Canadian price for $1,100, so that's good for us. Oh, I know. Yeah, it's fine. Chat's chat, man. People are gonna say whatever they want to say. They said weekly refreshes, but who knows? Exactly, who knows? Again, this goes on to, like, when I talk about the yields on the actual making the actual chips, the actual cores. If the yield has been really high and really good for these chips, then there might be a weekly, like an actual weekly refresh of new cards just being flooded into stores. And then Amazon might have their own just tons of them for Amazon and Newegg as well. They might. We'll have to see, though. We'll have to see. Steel Legend 97 XT looks great at $599. I hope it stays that price. And it probably should stay around this price. Again, they have tons of models. Tons of models. I was going to say $169. What? It's 500 XT. But yeah. If you can get something for this price, so the 9070, and it performs up around this, it's a good buy. Especially the XT. The XT model really does perform like the 9700 XT. Not like the XTX, but like the 9700 XT. Yeah, well, until I can get 97 XT for 600, it's not a real price. And right now, it's not a real price because out of stock until they are $850. What do you mean out of stock? We got stock, guys. We got stock. This is Micro Center, which is good. Mechanic Computers. See if we got anything still here in stock. Store pickup. Let's do Big Town. I think Richmond Hill would be a good one to search. Nope. How about Toronto downtown? Nope. Brutal. But yeah, this is our searches for Canada here. Not great. Best Buy, we're gonna refresh the Best Buy here. What we got? Still sold out. Yeah, they sold out so fast. Brutal. They sold out so fast. There's stock though. At least there's some at Micro Center. They're all buy in store. Like they're all there. All there. I haven't seen a card yet over 820. Say 900. Yeah, they're around that price. I think I did see one for 800 something. 830. What one is that one again? That's the oh, that's 700 XT. My bad. That's not even. Yeah, page one. That's why. Yeah, 820 here for the Mercury White. But yeah, they're all around 700. Again, lots of MSRP price ones too. Hellhound, 750. These are good cards though. Actually, we were looking at this a while ago, this one here. They don't have as much specs on this one. And it has 3 8-pin power connectors. 3. Brutal. I just don't get how you're saying out of stock. They were bought in at those prices, and then if they get restocked, they'll be at the same price. We'll see. We'll see in 1 week. We'll see in 1 week what happens. If every store gets sold out, that's great for AMD. We'll see how the stock actually fares, as in if they can keep up with all of them being bought in. We will have to see. And if these prices that we're looking at right now, and I'm going to record this. I'm going to record all of this too, so that we have future reference of these card prices for next week. And if all these prices are the same and they have lots in stock, that means they're keeping up. Canon Computers and that, we already know Best Buy and all that, they're already sold out, so we'll have to see in 1 week how their next shipment is, which should be Wednesday or Thursday next week. We'll see though. Okay, we'll see. Seen quite a few for over 850. Over 850? Where? Is that also Canadian price? Again, we're looking right here as Micro Center state, so it's state price. And then the this one right here is Canadian price for Sapphire Nitro Plus. Micro Center shows the Steel Legend at $599 and the non-XT at $649. Is one near you? Go get that XT before they figure it out. The non-XT for $649. That's odd. These are not available. Rip, they are available just in store, not online for shipping. Yes, please read chat. Please try to keep up. This is available. I've already pointed out, you buy these in store. These are available. All of these are currently available. Nope, this one's not available. Well, add to list. This one's not available anymore. It gone. It gone. That one gone. That one's gone fast. Holy. Buy in store. Still buy in store. Actually, let's go back to that one and see if there's still buy in store. Yeah, still buy in store. There's no shipping. There's just no shipping. I don't have a place to put in for what Micro Center, so. But most Micro Centers will basically be stocked up the same. Sold and shipped by Amazon. Check it. If you have Micro Center up, then on XT is more expensive. No, I was just looking at $549. Non-XT. Right here, non-XT. $549. This is a Sapphire Pulse, but which one is it that you're talking about? I'm currently using an RX 580 on my new 9000X3D, and it probably works just fine. I've had the RX 580 4 gig and 8 gigabyte Sapphire Nitro Plus models. Very good cards back in the day. I mean, they pumped out numbers. They did good in my opinion. In some games some games like CS2 prefers CPU. They do like GPU. It does like GPU, but likes a good CPU. Because like a GTX 1080 with a 13900K gives you around 400 frames per second, which is insane. For the Steel Legend model. Steel Legend. Give me 1 second. I'll search it. Steel Legend. I don't know if they have any non-XTs. Right here. It is more. What is wrong with them? What is wrong with them? $639 for the non-XT. Did they do that with the Reaper too? Nope. No. It's the only card. No. $619. $650 for the Red Devil non-XT. Oh, this is a little oopsie gear, guys. How can the better card be cheaper than this one? It's kind of funny. And the Micro Center closest to me still showing 25 plus on several 9070s, but not sure if that's actual real time in stock. They should have actual real time in stock. That's why I'm saying it's kind of weird that Newegg accidentally sold more cards than what they had. Let me go get that one. No, this will be changed. Not this. Guaranteed this will be changed. No one will buy it and the price will just go down. They'll be like, oh wait, what is it so high? But they also did this for the 9070 Red Devil as well. Kind of odd. That's a good buy. Oh wait, who was it? I should check my Discord. Did he? I'm pretty sure he got that one. Did he not? Me 1 second. 1 second. The Discord members. Yeah, he got that one for $599. The XT model. Yeah. One of my Discord members got that. I'm pretty sure he's probably already home by now. Yeah, for $599. I think it was supposed to be the other way around. I don't, maybe $639 for that one. I thought for sure some of the YouTubers out there are saying there's gonna be a bunch at MSRP, and these ones here were not shown, so they're showing the more expensive cards like the Sapphires and the XFX. Maybe these could be switched around. I mean, this would still be high for the 9070. It's supposed to be $50 cheaper. Yeah, it's definitely a good looking card, and it's slightly overclocked from factory too, which is nice. I was surprised ASRock Tai Chi was a reasonable price. Me too. Very nice looking card as well, right here. $729. Decent looking card. Overclocked from factory, of course. And there's the back plate, which again, it's a Tai Chi model. They usually go over the top with their gears and that with their Tai Chi model. So there you go. You can turn the LED on and off on this one. You can have no LEDs on or have them on. And what if they'll even show, yep, overclocked from factory, boost clocks 3.1 gigahertz. And again, in my opinion, it's good to see. $729. Buy in store. Yep, the Nitro Plus. I'm pretty sure, again, Nitro Plus is the only one out there with a 12-volt, 16-pin high-powered connector. Where did Nitro? There it is. Sapphire Nitro. The only one here with the 12-volt high-power connector. And you don't see any cabling on this one, though. So if you are one of those people that don't like seeing your cables, this card's probably for you, man. Especially for $720. I'd say that's a good buy for that. And we go down here, power connector, recommended power supply 650. For these, I already said and would recommend 850 watt power supplies, depending on the CPU you're using, of course. Not everyone's using AMD's 7800X3Ds or their 9800X3Ds. Some people have already like 13900K, 14900K. If you have those CPUs, I would definitely recommend an 850 watt power supply if you're getting this GPU. But again, this is the only one that I saw with a 1x16 pin power connector. They're always a good, like, very nice looking card in my opinion for the Sapphire Nitro Plus. They usually are fairly quiet as well. And since they made the cable, hideaway cable, I think that's pretty sweet. To be fair, those Sapphire cards and other board partner card prices are set by board partners. The Tai Chi uses one too. Oh, the Tai Chi uses one? Nah, really? Oh, it is. It is 1x16. Okay, thank you for telling me that. I thought it was just a Nitro. I'm not a fan of that then. Most cards are the 8 pins. I wonder if you get the adapters like you do with the Nitro. If anyone's seen the Nitro Plus, the Sapphire Nitro Plus 9070 XT, it's a 1x16 pin power connector, but you get leads that you can connect your 8 pin power connectors to. So if you don't have to upgrade your power supply, if you don't already have a 16 pin 12 volt high power connector cable. So that's nice that Sapphire did that. Didn't realize the Tai Chi was also a 1 by 16 pin. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that, but I have always been a fan of Sapphire, and I have a few of their other cards, but I have all white builds, so I want the Steel Legend card. Yeah, it makes sense to get the Steel Legend card then. Again, another nice card. All white. I wonder if they'll come out different colors for those. You do get an adapter just like the Sapphire. That's good then. That's good that they did that. Don't have to force people to buy a different PSU. B760M. Oh, I just picked up the B760M Sonic motherboard, so the Steel Legend will look good with it. Nice. To me, my preferences of looks in that, if you go on to Discord, if you're not a member of the Discord channel, you should definitely take a look at it. I don't care how my PC looks. I'm an overclocker, so my PC looks like absolute trash, but it has records on it. So that's all that matters to me, is records. I don't care how my PC looks. The Sapphire Pure line is nice too. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Pure, right there. Boom. 750. And this is the Sapphire Pure line. And this one has the dual or 3 8-pin power connectors. We'll see if it is the 3. No, 2 by 8. 2 by 8. I'll open back again. Yep. Also a good looking graphics card. Overclocked from factory as well. I like both looks and performance. Yeah, there's a lot of people that like actual looks and do like their white builds, and I cannot say they don't look good. They look good. I'm not an RGB kind of person or LED kind of person. I'm just performance. But I agree. I just like the move to the 12 pin. Yeah. They call it 16 pin. It's not 12 pin. It's a 16 pin, 12 volt high powered connector. Okay. So you got 6 ground and 6 the voltage, and then you got 4 for what do you want to call it, interface to see the temperatures and to make sure it's a nice steady. And then we have all these melting connectors. Only one of the 12 volt rails on the connector is actually working, so there's 22 to 24 amps going through one connector, and that's why I really don't like them, because they have all these safety features and stuff like that, and yet from the power supply itself is causing issues. If you have not checked it, DeBauer made a really good video about the 12 volt high power connector. They probably did do the 12 volt high power connector right. Yeah, sense wires, 4 sensing wires, so that'll be no temperature, like how like the voltage or amperage going through the wires, so that way they can evenly distribute the load between all the wires. Again, usually I believe it's the top 6 pins are ground, and the bottom, the top 6 pins are power, and the bottom 6 pins are ground, and the back pins, the 4 back pins, which equals to the 16 pin, are sensing wires or temperature wires, or they're not working. Okay, let's just say that they're not working. But if you haven't checked that out, check out DeBauer on his video on that. I really like it. He didn't just show from the GPU side and just show the wires. He actually showed like the PSU itself is getting really hot, and that can correlate to issues down the road if the PSU is that temperature. It'll just give you an unsteady voltage basically, or amperage, like what you saw in the video. If you watch his video, it's really good. Then the board, the GPU itself, has to fix all those issues, and that's what can cause issues as well. Just not good. It's just not good. The tough seems kind of a high price in my opinion. Usually the toughs are not that expensive compared to other cards. Guess the toughs are getting more expensive, aren't they? I wish I was able to get an XT one day, but no luck here. Seems like they were sold out instantly. Yeah, it seems like they were sold out pretty quickly in some stores. They probably had lots in stock, just not enough. Stainless steel, ooh. And 2 8-pin and another spot for a third 8-pin power connector. So that's kind of cool that they did that. But why? I am coming out with a video about the Galaxy Hall of Fame cards, the 3090, the 4090, and the 5090. I'll be coming out with a video about how the board's designed and what makes them a really good overclocking card. If you don't know Galaxy, their Hall of Fame cards are just amazing. Amazing. One Quicksilver XT in stock on Amazon for $749 for the moment. Is that the XT? XT for $749. The price on eBay is already saying, of course it would be. Yeah, people are gonna buy them right off the bat. Be like, hey, I can maybe make some money off of this. And then if the stock is true, they're not gonna sell for them at that price. So would you say the Quicksilver? XFX, Quicksilver. The white? Was it the white one? I think the white ones are $20 to $40 more. I'm pretty sure I heard them being $20 more. Slight overclock. Just curious, has anyone seen the Acer 9070 XT cards? No. $749, so it's $50 more for the white here. That's all I can see, really. Swift, Quicksilver, 779. Black one. Triple fan, like this one. Boom. This is the magnetic levitate, the magnetic, though, like the fans. Is that same one, like with the fans and all? Because some models won't have these removable magnetic levitating fans. That's with the M that you see. I wanted the one with magnetic fans. You think that would be a good one? I think this one's a pretty cool card. Again, if you're one of them people that like to keep your stuff nice and clean, you just pull the fan off, clean it, and it puts itself back in place for you. If the fans ever go wonky on you, apparently they have a lifetime or limited time warranty on those. Pretty sure it was lifetime warranty on them, I think they said. But let's say you break one accidentally or scratch one up or something, you can buy one and just put it in easily. You don't have to take card apart. No voiding the warranty at all. Again, Gigabyte also has a really nice one where you can take apart the whole fan shroud and use a 3D printer and 3D print your own fan shroud, which I thought was pretty cool too. Again, without voiding warranty. They did a few things this year with these cards that I think is amazing. Not voiding warranty for many things, and that's what I like to see. I don't think it is this one though. No. 3x8 pin though. Again, there's only a couple cards with the 16 pin, which is good to see. Gone now, so I'm not sure if it was the magnetic one got it. It was a Quicksilver one in black though. Okay. Yeah, because it'll be like this one then. So probably is the magnetic levitating fan one. A little bit cheaper too, but it looks like Gigabyte not using the PTM 7950. That's fine. I don't think PTM's all that great. Magnetic fans are a nice invention. User serviceable is always better. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Because a lot of people, there are people out there that like to make sure they keep their GPUs nice and clean and that just makes it so much easier to clean. Not voiding warranty. User friendly. And the Gigabyte one, I'm trying to find out which one it was. Gigabyte made one that was pretty cool too. I think it was their master. 9070 XT master. No. Gigabyte. Ooh. No, I don't think it was that one. I don't have the 890. I have the Z690 Horse Master for motherboard. Good motherboard. No, I can't find it. Holy moly. Almost $2,800 for a 5090. Brutal. Brutal. Sapphire had quick change fans that only used one screw, kinds like that. The NVMe drives we have now. Oh, nice. Thoughts on the price of the Hellhound 9070 XT? There's multiple versions of the Hellhound, I believe. So which version? Oh. So we go back here. We go look at the Hellhounds. We got the black Hellhound here, 9070. And then we got the that's the Reaper, Red Devil. Where is it? You got so many different models. It's crazy. Hellhound, this one here for $749. Is this the one you're talking about? In my opinion, it's not a bad price. In my opinion. Yeah, it's your 2 8-pin power connector, so you don't have to do anything with your power supply. It's recommended 800 watts. Again, I recommend 850 watts for if you're getting these graphics cards. The card wattage of the 9070 XTs are around 340, 350 watts. Not 304, 340, 350 watts from all the reviews. Yeah, this one. Yeah, it's a good card. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. Good card. Yeah, 3 display port 2.1As and 1 display HDMI 2.1B, which these are the newest ones. Micro Center is only placed with stock at normal prices. Unfortunately, that's brutal, man. Brutal. Again, it varies. It'll vary between retailers, right, too. So that's the unfortunate part. Oh yeah, that's because MSRP was set at $599 and these are way more. Yeah, MSRP for these lower end models or cards that might not be as good for if they're overclocked from factory. This one might have a small overclock from factory. It doesn't say. Steel Legend. Steel Legend. Small overclock from factory. For this one. For MSRP price. And then we can go to the here, which is the Hellhound. And we could look at the Hellhound, not Spectral White, Hellhound right here. Quite a bit more overclock from factory. Carter's a little bit bigger too. And that's the reason why. So again, board manufacturers can also make not MSRP priced ones, which will be a higher end model. And these Power Color Hellhounds are not a low end model whatsoever. It has dual BIOS, it has an LED switch, so if you want no LEDs in your system, boom, for you. If you like the OC BIOS, you can go on that. If you like the quiet BIOS, you can go on that. That's more for higher end type GPUs. Again, this one just has one HDMI and 3 display ports. Some of them have 2 HDMI and 2 display ports. Hellhound is mid-tier model, I believe, from Power Color. Hellhounds, yeah, right around their medium high tier models. Their Red Devil is their top of the line model. As is their limited edition overclocked one though. So for 850. And if we go here, Red Devil limited edition, even more overclocked from factory. Not much more, but it's more overclocked from factory. Looks like the Tai Chi is probably one of the best ones overclocked from factory. Oops. The Tai Chi's looking like it's the best one. 3.1 gigahertz overclock from factory, I believe. Yeah, 3.1. Oh, and this is the Vestamore. Vestamore is also 3.1 from factory. The XFX Mercury is 3.1. The Mercury OC Magnetic, again, 3.1, 3.1. Steel Legends are 2.9. So, pretty crazy. Tai Chi 3.1 as well. That's a substantial overclock from factory. And there's overclocking on top of that too, so it's awesome. Micro Center Houston had a lot cards at MSRP, but top OC models came with a premium. I got a Red Devil 9070 XT limited edition for $849. Nice, that's the price what you should be getting to that. But it looks expensive, but I was looking for aesthetic. Yep. Some people like their aesthetics, like that's decent line of GPU as well. Reaper is a new entry tier. Yeah, yeah, the Reaper is a new entry. Yeah, and the Reaper's a new. I'm pretty sure they put it to the low end because I found MSRP price for the Reaper. Yeah, MSRP price for the Reaper, and MSRP price for the 9070 XT Reaper as well. Liquid Devil is top of the line for Power Color. You're going into different lineups, so we're on air coolers. Liquid Devils is water cooled. Different lineup, completely different lineup. All water cooled will be the top lineups, and it wasn't that way at one point. The liquid ones, like AIOs and that, weren't just top of the line for like GTX 1080 or 1080 Ti's. They also have them in like for 1070s as well. Like all other cars, it's not like they haven't been around. It's just now the liquid lineups are usually the top of the line cards, and not sought after. People like the air cooler cards nowadays. All gone. Scalpers have got them on eBay for over 1,000. So yeah, it's a big markup then. I wonder if they're gonna sell though. It's a big markup. No, it's not that bad. 849 is not that bad for a top of the line card. Probably stays nice and cool. You probably overclock it quite a bit on top of its overclock from factory. I want to know for like when people get these cards and that is what voltage are they running at or what voltage they can go to. Some cards are going to be probably limited to like 1.05 volts or 1.04 volts. Some cards are going to go to 1.1 volts probably. I want to know if there's any cards that are like 1.15, like just a little bit more than 1.1 volts. I don't think I'll see any cards at 1.2 volts. I want to know whatever card allows more voltage is could be like the best card for overclocking. like the base card for overclocking. Doesn't matter if it's overclocked from factory or not. Because we don't have those kind of numbers right now. I cannot see what cards are using what voltage, unfortunately. Now, what are everyone's thoughts on AMD just using GDDR6 memory, not going to the GDDR7? I think that's a big hitter for them. Even though they got 16 gigabytes of VRAM in both. And I'll be right back, and I'll read the chat. Back. We're back. The Swift is their newer one they're saying too. See how there's no M on this one? Cannot switch out the fans. Only the ones with the M on the box. A 3x8 pin. That's this overkill. Overkill. 3x8 pin. Insane overkill. Nah, it shows two. Only shows two. So it's probably missing one. What? Shows two. Odd. And Red Devil limited edition, 850. Crazy, crazy. Oh, what other ones were we looking at? I've already gone over a lot of magnetic air over the past week. Available in store for pickup only. Basically, like all the cards are just available in store pickup only. It's not like they're just limited to the 9070, 9070 XT. The 6600 Challenger, 7900 XT, pickup in store only. Still nothing. Best Buy. See if they updated it all. Just sold out. Sold out. This item is currently sold out, but we're working to get more inventory. Well, good luck there, Best Buy. Good luck. Pick up in 18 minutes. Limited, one per household. And that's basically what they're doing to help with the scalpers. To help. It's not like it's going to get rid of them. Definitely will not get rid of the scalpers. 2x8. Oh, it's 9070. Oh, it's a 9070 with 3 fan. You'll see, there's not a whole lot of just the non-XTs with 3 fan. So this card probably stays really cold. It's only 200 watts, so. Probably stays chilly. But yeah, this is the prices. Prices are showing right now good. Pretty close to MSRP. A lot of cards at MSRP price. Lower end card models, of course, but a lot of them are showing at an MSRP price. And in other stores, just now they're all sold out. Best Buy did have one of them at MSRP price, but it just sold out about an hour ago. So that's kind of brutal. And I might end the stream there because there's not much to show. Everywhere's sold out. Except for Micro Center apparently got a huge supply of them. So hopefully you guys can get one of these 9070 XTs if you're looking to upgrade your PC from an older generation. Especially if you're just gaming, these cards are perfect for you. Perfect. So if you're just joining, I'm going to be ending the stream here. You can go back through the stream, check out the prices, kind of my thoughts on some of these cards. Yeah, that's going to be it for this one, guys. So thank you for all my viewers, good viewers on this one. Again, thank you to all my new subscribers. Got a bunch of new subscribers on this one. So if you have not subscribed, definitely think about subscribing. We'll probably be coming out with a couple new videos here soon. about Galax Hall of Fame top of the line cards for overclocking, more or less on liquid nitrogen, what they've put into them, the components used for them. Gonna be doing a couple other videos as well, so stay tuned for those.